Hello, and welcome to another installment of VTubers React. So, the first recommendation I got after Gura was Calliope. So that's who we're doing today, or that's who we're watching today. Mori Calliope. As you can see, whether I go to latest, popular, or oldest, it's a lot of songs. This is way more than I saw for Gura, which is pretty interesting. It seems she's mostly a singer. I think that is something I've heard about her, because my partner, who I will plug in later in this video, he knows more about VTubers than I do. And I think I remember him mentioning that Calliope is more of like the singer idol type. We're not going to be watching her lives, because the way I kind of want this React video series to work is first we're going to go into clips, very much like we did with Gura. We found a compilation of clips, we watched that, and then after that we're going to go into their streams. And after that, we can go into collabs, because then hopefully by then I will know most of the people they're collabing with. Because there is one series here that I really do want to see. If I go to playlists, right here, the English lesson. I've heard that she's fluent in both English and Japanese. So she can collab with the Japanese branch, which is kind of cool. Because otherwise I feel like anybody else that kind of does it, they might be a little lost with each other. But here, she does English lessons for them, so I want to eventually get to here. That would be nice. But what I did was very similar to last time. I went to Sashimi Clips here and looked for clips for Calliope. Sadly, they do not have a compilation for her. Most likely because it is Sashimi Clips. And that's not to say that I know them personally, I'm just saying the name. So like they're biased towards Gura, which is why they had those compilations for her, but not here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go through and make our own compilation. I've selected some here, you can see. Not all of these though. Some of them I kind of skipped through to see like, is it worth it? But I have the tabs up right here as well.
Crush on somebody. Can you give a tip on what girls really like? P.S. I'm just asking.
That's a hard question.
What do girls really like?
Yeah, they're weird.
Dang. Even I'm still trying to find out. But I can give you some advice. Just don't push it, you know? I feel like at the end of the day, if it's a lost cause, it's a lost cause, you know?
Kind of harsh.
Lost cause doesn't mean
but true.
Said person.
I like how she has like a glass of wine and then a bottle of vodka.
Lost cause means that it's obvious that they don't want anything to do with you. Or
Vodka is so small.
If you get that feeling, you know, if you just get that feeling it's not gonna work out, then bye-bye. You know? You move on with life, and the sooner you move on, the sooner you get closer to a new journey that works out for you too. You know? That doesn't mean just give up on whatever relationship you're pursuing if you have a crush on someone. I feel like what's interesting is that a lot of advice that people will give you is, you should be direct. You need to tell them how you feel right away. You know, just let them know. But then those same people can't do it.
True.
Easier said than done, right? And if you think about it,
no one ever takes their own advice.
A lot of us just want to be told straightforward how someone feels. We don't want to guess how someone else feels about us all the time, right? But very seldom do we feel like we can actually do that at someone. You know? Relationships are complicated, huh? And I certainly know nothing about them.
So not a bad start there. She sounds very mature. Like, I wasn't expecting her voice to be as low as it is. Like, compared to Gura anyway, it's quite low. But that kind of makes sense for the amount of music videos I saw. Like, I feel like she's using her real voice that is also part of her music. So that's kind of cool. I like that. And she gave a lot of good advice. I don't know. Like, relationships are hard, and they continue to be hard even when you feel like you're done. But let's move on to our next video here.
Mark Markson, becoming a VTuber, you don't need to know Japanese at all.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna be a bit of an investment, especially in time. Don't worry about having a movable model in the beginning. It's cool to stream with a PNG in the beginning as long as you're making content. Like,
That's
there's
true.
nothing wrong with just having a still image, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as you're making stuff, as long as you're playing games or singing or chatting, as long as you're doing something, you know.
She looks like a rapper.
I recommend just go
That's
ahead,
kind of cool.
go ahead
I like that style.
and put yourself out there, give it a try. Of course, stuff like this takes a bit of an investment. That's something
True.
you can't get around. First and foremost, you can't dance around that fact. And that means probably investing some money into it. If you can't, you could draw for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's a possibility. Maybe commission someone is the next best option. Maybe you just stream without anything in the beginning. But
Oh.
you gotta save up that money to keep progressing. That's what your boy did a long time ago in the underworldy and rap scene.
Ah.
Like you take
Wow.
the money that you make slowly from the beginning, putting yourself out there, and then you use that money to keep investing in yourself. So all the money that I made from my first EP, I put into making the second EP, and then making merchandise, etc., and other stuff that I was making in the past. You gotta invest in yourself first before you start looking into the profit. It's gonna be a slow, long climb. But do your best. Don't worry about knowing Japanese. It's not a requirement. It's something nice if you want to expand your audience, but don't worry too much. A lot of times people will just be happy to listen to you speak in your native language. So
That's true.
anyway, that's what I recommend. Invest in yourself first.
Professional VTuber. That's nice. Yeah. She said a lot of good things there too. Again, we're seeing a very mature VTuber here. So she's right. It is going to be an investment. I've seen a lot of people just do PNGs, which is fine. If you can draw, definitely do that. But rigging is tough. I had to have help with rigging. I commissioned somebody there for that. It's gonna be something that you gotta pay a lot of money for, even on Fiverr. So it's something to just kind of save up for if you can. Or if you already have the money, just go for it. A lot of the people on the subreddit, they're very nice people, very supportive from what I've seen. But most of their advice to new people is just start and do it. Because you don't know what you need to improve on unless you actually do it. And that goes for a lot of things, even drawing and writing and all of that. Any sort of art, I feel like, that advice works for. So, we've seen a lot of mature things so far from her. So let's take a look at some videos that completely ruin that image. If there are any. I think I found some good ones, but I won't know unless I watch them fully.
Oh, functional and flattering. That is good dress choice. Leon's dead. It's Ada's game now. Looking good.
Oh, she's trying to get an upskirt shot.
That's right. She sure can't. Sorry, I'm kind of in the way right now. See, I would never perv on anyone. And if I did, I'd share it with the class. That's just how Mori rolls. However, I think they figured people might do things like this, so... Don't you Callie ... me! I'm just checking out the character I'm playing. It's important to know, the specs of who you are playing as in the game. It's important. Anyway, I'm happy. Looking respectfully. Ashley gets embarrassed when you do that. Ashley's different though. I don't know. I wouldn't want to do that for Ashley just because she's a little diff. 𝘿𝙊 𝙉𝙊. I feel no shame taking a look at Miss Wong. We need to inspect every angle.
Every angle. I like how she said that. Also, I think she was playing on Xbox. I heard an achievement click. A bleep loop, if you will. A little bit of mature stuff there. Let's see. How far can we go with this?
Maybe... Hold on. I'm just gonna focus on figuring out how to get them out first. Oh! The penetration is really important!
Ooh.
Yeah! Okay! Got it. Silence, 12-year-olds in chat. I'm cooking.
What is...
Alright, let's penetrate.
Okay. Seemed like an interesting game where what you draw actually comes to life in there. Or not life, but... yeah, you know. That was very odd choice of shape, I will say. And then, so for this next video, and probably our last one for now, or clip, not video, I saw something that I thought seemed kind of interesting, and I want to see how it plays out.
Alright guys, my mom is here to meet.
They made a model for her?
Oh,
a PNG for her.
Hi, all you deadbeat fans.
Deadbeat fans. That's, oh my gosh.
Grateful that you all are having me join you today.
Parents would never do this.
Everybody's glad to have you, Mama. Howdy. Everybody's noticing your slight accent.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so surreal. I can't believe it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Everyone's so excited. Look at everybody saying howdy.
Ah.
Oh, howdy.
Southern.
Howdy, y'all. Howdy. Howdy. So glad to be here. Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Oh gosh, are you feeling at all nervous today, Mother? Well, I've been a little bit nervous, I have to say. I do have to admit, I mean, this is quite a responsibility coming on here and talking about my Callie. Yes. You guys noticed that she's got a little Red Bull?
Ah.
I have to say, this is my drink of choice. Yeah. A lot of energy. Otherwise, ooh, I get so tired. Yeah. Red Bull me. Yeah, you're Red Bull. That's a new one.
Okay. That was actually quite interesting. I think I would have liked to... I think I want to see that entire video, honestly. It's really cool when you can bring parents into things and they can actually play along, I guess. Like 𝘿𝙊? I don't know how many of you watch that. But he's a YouTuber. Would he be a streamer? I don't know. But he has a YouTube channel, 𝘿𝙊, and he's in Japan. And he just does a lot of like very simple videos speaking Japanese. Like if you're learning Japanese, it's actually quite easy to understand him. And it's good practice. He does have subtitles, but they're pretty fast. But there was one video, or actually a couple videos, where he called his dad. And his dad acted exactly like him. I thought that was so funny and cute. But yeah, alright. So we've watched all of our videos now. One thing that kind of, I guess, was interesting. I may be repeating myself because I have not been keeping track of what I'm saying. It's okay. I'll cut it out if I'm repeating myself. That's okay. In the first one, I said that she has both red wine and vodka. I'm wondering if she like mixes them. Also, the vodka, it was so small. It was like a travel size, kinda. Something else that kind of bothered me, I don't know if it was like our first video, our first clip. I don't know if that was like an old Q&A or a new Q&A, but I didn't really like the placement of the chat. Like we noticed in other ones that the placement is so much better. So I'm assuming it might be an old one because of that. Because it really stuck out and it was right in front of her. Like it didn't obstruct her face, which is nice. But it just didn't blend in as well as the others that we saw. I really, really liked the other ones. I think I really liked the rapper one. That one looked nice. The very last one that we saw with the mom, that one was kind of nice. I like how it kind of goes up into the little comment area there. Like it's going up into the clouds. That was nice. Here, we could also see that, I mean, she used a PNG for her mom, because mom's probably not going to be on very often. I think when she does, or if she does, they'll probably give her an actual model. And then they can collab. How awesome would that be? It'd be nice if my parents could do that. My mom definitely would not. My dad, though, maybe. Maybe. All right. So, any questions I had, if I had any, I probably did. And they were maybe as statements. But I'll do an After Dark for this as well, for Callie, so we can learn a little bit more about her. The next one, let's see, I have another on the list that was recommended to me, a Niji Sanji person. And after that, it's kind of open. So if people have more recommendations, let me know. I will gladly take them and learn more about this world and the people in it. Oh, and before I go, real quick. So as I said, or maybe as I not said. Okay, my partner has started VTubing recently. His name is Ozzy. You can find his channel on my profile, and he started streaming 2 days ago, actually. And currently, we are going through his favorite game together, Final Fantasy XIV. So go check it out. But other than that, as always, thank you for watching. And if you like, please continue to watch.